All right. Well, if you guys remember a couple of years ago, Star Trek Picard ended with season 1, and there was a giant fleet battle, well, almost battle between the Romulan fleet led by Commander O and Riker's fleet in the USS Shanghai, and a bunch of starships that actually all kind of looked the same. There were little differences here and there, but they were all very much the same ship, dozens of them. And so um, after that happened, when they were turning over to work on season 2, Picard got a new production designer. So the production designer leads the art department, and hello, Lauren. um, and it's his job. His name is Dave Blass, and it's his job to kind of define the look of the show. And so for season 2 of Star Trek Picard, Dave wanted to build out the Federation Starfleet that shows up in the show. And through the grapevine, he kind of heard that Star Trek Online had a lot of really cool ships. And so he reached out to me, and we started talking about how STO might be able to provide Picard with some new ship designs for the new Starfleet. And now you all were in a show, live play actual RPG show called Clear Skies that takes place around the time, a little bit before Star Trek Picard, and we all collaborated on a starship for Clear Skies called the USS Ross. And because the timetable of when the Ross appears is kind of synchronous with Picard or a little bit before, I thought it would be cool to give him the USS Ross to show up as one of the ships that will appear in Star Trek Picard. And they liked it, and they decided to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to give you a little preview. This is
Eric, are you going to cry?
I wait for it to come up here. Now I had to blur out most of the shot because I don't, I can't show you most of this stuff. But just wait. There it is. Okay, so there you go. So there she is. The USS Ross, as it will appear.
That is the CGI USS Ross in Star Trek Picard.
It is, and actually, I mean, the cool thing was that they just took our model. So it's actually the model that I made for Star Trek Online, because it was good enough for them to just basically translate into their pipeline and throw it up. And it's not like it doesn't fill the frame or anything, but it was good enough to be at kind of this size. Here's a better look at the model, which again is pretty similar to what's in the game, but they just translated it to their lighting and rendering.
You must be so proud too,
software.
like that they just looked at your model and was like, "That's great."
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Look at her.
But
she's so pretty.
But we wanted to share this with you all because
This is the best Valentine ever. Like,
So,
it's almost like Thomas just said, like, "Will you be my ship?" And we're like, "Yes."
just as a
Oh my gosh. I mean, because you've made so many beautiful ships, none of them quite so attractive as this, the best ship. So it's only fitting that she and all of your work be so highlighted. So like amazeballs, but also particularly this one. In my entirely unbiased